Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today, currently sitting in my driveway. First, before I answer any questions, if you guys remember watching one of my past videos where at the back of my 4runner water come rushing in and got it all wet. Okay, well, I'm thinking that either water, when this is closed, water is either the outside seal around the window, water is either getting in there somehow and then filling up here, and then when I open the hatch, water has to come down and drain out of these holes here. But I'm thinking that maybe this one might be stopped up, and that's the reason, and only a little bit of water is coming out of this one. So here, water wants to come rushing through here, jumps over this seal and runs back into the 4runner. So what I'm thinking is, it's been raining a lot and it's going to continue to rain a lot for the next couple of days because we have a hurricane coming in off the coast of Florida. But that'll definitely tell me if rain's getting in through the outside or if that was just rain left over from that video from when that crazy tsunami come through and flooded my campsite. Okay, my first question is from one of my supporters that we became friends in a really weird misunderstanding, but anyways, J Moss. He says, "Are you good? Just checking on a friend." Yes, I'm good. Life's just been busy, and but yeah, I'm good. Thank you for asking, my friend. Okay, my next one is from Travestine. What is your guys' favorite campground and also off-grid area to camp in western North Carolina? Well, Travis, we have a couple places that we enjoy staying at. I do not want to give away all of our secrets, but one of them is in Newland, North Carolina, and it's a ways off from here, but and it's called Mountain River. Okay, next question. This is not so much a question as it is just a comment about the tarp that I use off the back of my SUV. This person said, "I may have to get a tarp like yours to set up on the back of the truck. LOL." This is from my friend Gary. Yes, the reason I chose that tarp, bugs. The reason I chose that tarp is because I have a roof rack on the top, and you can strap it to the back of your 4runner and take it out to the end like I do in an A-frame version that you see me do in previous videos. But there's also other ways to use it. You can actually take it off the side of your vehicle and take it out coming off the side. Or you can choose not to put it up on your vehicle at all, because it comes with two freestanding poles that you can strap on each end of it and use it just as a giant A-frame. I just need to do a video one day on all the different ways and options that you can use that tarp, even though I'm not sponsored by anybody because my channel is so small right now, but it would be nice even just to play around with, because I enjoy doing such things as that. Just getting out here and just attaching and reattaching and just using that tarp all kind of different ways and just do a video on it. I think that would be pretty. This is from Lex Bubble. She says, "Pretty new subscriber here and I love your videos, Nikki." Thank you. I appreciate that. "Do you ever go fishing while camping? And have you traveled to other states to camp?" Actually, I have never went fishing when camping. I've been highly interested in it, but I've just not took the time to actually do it. It's the season's not over yet, so I can still try to do that. But I'm interested in learning all types of fishing and being able to catch, clean, and cook my own fish. That's something I've been wanting to learn how to do for a while now. It's just I use the excuse of working a full-time job and just wanting to go camp and relax as an excuse to not, as the reason as to why I've not done it yet. So that's not even a good enough excuse. But as far as have you traveled to other states to camp? We have not. We actually have a trip coming up here soon in a different state. But it's going to be, we'll be taking the travel trailer, and but it'll be just for like 5 or 6 days. But I may record that video, and I may not, I'm not sure. Sometimes I just like to go and just enjoy the moment and not have to worry about pressing play or catching this moment or anything like that, but we'll see. But anyways, thank you, Lex, for subscribing to my channel, and I'm glad that you like it. Let's see. What got you inspired to make these videos? From Tommy Teague. Well, I guess what got me inspired to start making the videos was I had come across a video on YouTube, and I really enjoyed how this person captured some of her experiences on camera, and how she was able to share it with everybody, and the sounds that came in her video from the camping, like the popping and the crackling from the fire, and it actually had rained, and the sounds of the rain when it had came down, and she was actually car camping, and how the rain sounded inside of her vehicle. She had captured that moment in the video and was able to share it, and I really enjoyed those sounds, and I really enjoyed how it made me feel just listening to it and watching it on video. So one time, I don't know if I recorded my very first car camping trip, I believe. I don't know why I still have that public. It's embarrassing, but anyways, I guess I'll leave that up for you all to go check out. But it's my very first solo car camping trip in the back of the 4runner, and I remember I was scared and excited all at the same time. But anyways, before that I had did it. I had not done car camping, but I had done camping, me and my husband, and I enjoyed it. But I remember seeing that come across, and I thought, well, you know what, I want to start doing that. I want to try car camping, and I'm going to put it on video so I can bring it back home and share it with my family and my friends. And then the whole idea is like, well, I'm just going to put it on YouTube just to keep it forever and whatnot. And if you go back, you can see that they didn't really have a whole lot of views on there, because it wasn't about that. It was just about keeping it somewhere safe. And so I just started doing it here and there, and then I realized I love it. I love doing it. I love being out there. I love being in the safe walls of my 4runner. I love taking her off-road. I just love doing that. I love the sounds. I love getting away, because you know, I work a full-time job, and what I find when I go out there is all that loud noise from the busy world and work and stuff just goes away, and all you hear is just the sounds of nature. Everything is natural and organic, and it brings peace, lots of peace for me. So all of that inspires me to keep doing it. Next question. Enjoy your videos from Believes Solely. Is the setup for sleeping comfortable? Well, this is what lies beneath. This is the platform. Usually I have a 1.5 inch mattress topper that goes on top of that, and I also use 2 long outdoor patio furniture pads, and I stack them on top of each other, and then plus a blanket on top of that. And I have to say, it is pretty comfortable. I was highly surprised at how comfortable it was. But to be honest, the only reason I did this was because I was having an issue with condensation. I was being able to, when I was laying flat on this carpeted area, which the whole back side of this is carpeted, when I woke up the next morning, when I came home, I would roll up everything, and everything would be damp and wet underneath it from condensation. And considering everything is covered in carpet, I was afraid of mold, so I was having to come home and dry out my vehicle, which we know that I still am, unfortunately, because of unfortunate events. But anyways, we're going to get by that. I was having to come home and dry it out because I was afraid of mold. So I came up with this simple little plan to build a lifted platform, and then I did this pull-out table with this little stand that comes out with it. But honestly, it's comfortable, but I was actually more comfortable just sleeping on this, on the same pads, on this just laying flat, if that answered the question. And honestly, if I was to consider purchasing a small car humidifier to help with that condensation, I very well may go back to just laying flat down in the back of my 4runner. Just because it's just easier for me to maneuver around. So let me turn this fan off. It's just easier for me to move around, and I don't have to worry about falling off the platform. That, I guess I have to say, if there was any concern about the bed platform, is the fact that I'm not really considered a side sleeper or a back sleeper. I toss and turn and flip around a whole lot, like almost like a fish up on land. So when I go to lay on my back, if over to one side of the platform just a little bit too much, when I go to relax my arms, one of my arms will fall off. So I have to be dead center in the middle of the platform when I go to lay on my back if I want to have enough area for my arms to just relax beside of me. And even if I don't even really consider that a complaint, but if I was to have one, that would be the only complaint. But as far as being comfortable, it's comfortable, and I highly enjoy having it. But I just wanted to explain my main reason as to why I have it, and I'm not even 100% sure if I'll always keep it. So thank you for asking. Okay, next question is from Philip T. It says, what time of year is your favorite time to go camping? Definitely fall and winter, Philip. I don't think I recorded this at the time because I wasn't recording my videos, but my very first winter trip was 17 degrees, and I tent camped, and I had a 1.5 foot, I think, or a 2 foot air mattress, and I have a Mr. Buddy heater that I brought with a propane tank, and that's how I warmed up my tent. But I highly enjoyed it. I had so much fun. It was perfect. I enjoyed bundling up and sitting by the fire. I loved being able to cook in the food by the fire. I just loved everything about it, and that's what got me sucked into it. I knew when I enjoyed that trip so much, it was just like nothing was going to stop me. But definitely fall and winter. I enjoy the cool months better than the hot months. This is my first time really just camping through the hot months in the summer and just dealing with the humidity and the heat of the South, and it's not been easy, but I have so much love for it that I'm not even going to let that stop me from doing it. I will do whatever I got to do, purchase what I got to purchase, work overtime if I have to be able to afford it, to be able to keep myself more comfortable. That way I can enjoy it. But definitely fall and winter. Thank you for asking, Philip. Maybe you can see me better. Next is from Blaze Your Own Path. Sweet setup. I rock a 10x10 ultralight tarp over the top of my tent most all of the time. Makes all the difference in the world. Most definitely. Most definitely. I like to use one over my tent, whether it's raining or not most of the time. It protects it from the sun, it protects it from the bugs, it protects it from any debris that might be falling off the branches of a tree or anything like that. I just think it's really, really good to always have some kind of ultralight tarp, or any tarp at all, either in the back of your 4runner or one small and light enough to carry around in your backpack. I just feel like it's a camping essential that you should definitely have one. This is from, hold on just a second, New Life Journey. Nice name. His question is, nice setup, have fun. I have to go back out, but it's way too hot to sleep here in the south for me. Totally, it can get really, really warm in the south. Almost like there's just absolutely no air to breathe. Today, we will be removing the roof rack because when it rains, I don't know if you can see it, but rust is coming out of it and running down the back side of the 4runner. So, we're going to have to take that off today, see if there was a way that we could stop that from doing that and then put it back on, or consider getting a new one, which really sucks. But I don't even know if they all do that or if it's just this one in particular, but we will see. Okay, next question. Okay, this person asked, the Shepherd 7, hello, love your videos. Where do you get all of the nice mats? We got our mats that we use, that I usually use to roll out the backside of my SUV, or when we use the camper, or just to put my tents on, off of Amazon. And then they're RV mats. You can get them in different sizes, and they're made out of this plastic waterproof wicker stuff that you can scrub and leave out in the rain and spray off with a high-powered water hose and all that good fun stuff. But you can get them off Amazon, is where we got ours, but I've also seen them at our local Walmart, so you could check that out too. That's probably my funnest thing to do, is climb up and down off the side of my 4runner like a jungle gym. Anyways, I'm really starting to burn. Next question. Am I married? Yes, I am. If you have watched all of my videos, you do know that I have a very handsome man that I'm married to and happily in love with, that comes with me on some of my trips. And even though I do a lot of solo camping, he highly supports the hobby that I love and the channel that I'm trying to grow here. So yes, I am married. Thank you for asking. My last question was about this beauty. What year model is your 4runner? She's basically the love of my life. You have no idea. Anyways, she is a 2005. She has a V8. She's a limited edition. She's very beautiful, and I love her so much. I know I just said that, but I just want to make that very, very clear. I know I've had people comment on here. I've had one person comment saying, yeah, it's probably got like 300,000 miles and we'll find her in a ditch one day. Yeah, you might. You might. I'd be sad about it. But I'm just saying you might. because I did buy her already, you know, used with over 200,000 miles on her, but she's beautiful and she has a lot of power still and torque, and she shows no signs of letting me down. So I'm good with that, and I'm happy with her. Okay, I am going to end the video here because I have a roof rack to remove, and it is hot. It is so hot. We have a hurricane coming through, and it's going to bring a lot of rain, and considering that thing rusted, I wanted to get it off the top of her before. I don't know what rust to do to a paint job or whatever, but I just don't want no damage. So I'm going to get her off, get the roof rack off, and see if what I can do, or if I need to be looking for a new one, like I said. But until next time, I really appreciate everybody who asked a question and who commented. I love that my channel is growing. I love that you love my videos, and I'm going to try to keep putting them out as much as I can. I'm going to try to shoot for every Sunday, but you guys remember, you know, I'm what you call, like, I work a full-time job. What can I say? I can only do this on the weekends, or when I go on vacation, but yeah, that's it. Until I see you guys next time. Bye.